Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's discussion is going to be on professional skepticism. So guys, what is professional skepticism? I'm going to use the word as PS from now for professional skepticism throughout the video. So what is PS? It refers to the attitude that includes A, B, C, three things. It refers to the attitude that includes three things. First, questioning mind. Second, being alert to the conditions that indicate possible material misstatements. Critical assessment of audit evidence is the third point. So there are 3 points. First one is questioning mind. Second is being alert. You have to be alert. Watch out always. First one is questioning mind. Have a question mark always. Keep asking questions. Okay. Second is being alert to the conditions that might indicate possible material misstatements. Third point is critical assessment you have to do of what? Of audit evidence. So basically, let me give you an example. Now, you are an auditor, okay? You are an auditor, say you are Mr. X, okay? You are a chartered accountant, you are a Mr. X, and you have to go audit for a company A Limited, okay? So you are going with your team of auditors. So all of you are going to this A Limited to audit, okay? Now, when you go there are lots of things you need to ask. What is the kind of process, accounting process they follow? Do they have tally backup? There's a lot of questions which you have to ask them. There are a lot of questions which will arise in your mind regarding the process, regarding the what kind of evidence they are providing you with. You have to inquire with the management in case of any doubts you have. So all this you should do. So the first point is basically what you have to ask or raise a lot of questions. So that is what is questioning mind. An auditor should always have a questioning mind. Should always think to question. It's always better to ask questions rather than later feel sorry. Okay, so you should be having a questioning mind. Second point is being alert. Being alert, that's the key point in this. To what? Now when you're basically checking the financial statements, what does the auditor do? He'll check the financial statements. So when he's checking the financial statements, he should be very alert to the conditions which may indicate material misstatement. So when he is checking the financial statements, you should be very alert, being alert to the conditions that may indicate possible material misstatement. I have made a separate video describing what is material misstatement. Okay, any material misstatement is basically that misstatement which can impact the economic decisions of the users of financial statements. So he has to be alert to conditions that may indicate such a material misstatement. Okay, which might affect the economic decision of the users of financial statement. So first point is what? Questioning mind. Second is what? Being alert to what? The conditions that indicate possible material misstatement. Third is critical assessment of audit evidence. So guys, audit evidence is that evidence which will support you during your audit. It will act as a proof, okay, and will be helping you to give an opinion. So you have to evaluate critically. You have to what? Assess that evidence critically, whether evidence is being tampered with, whether it has been it's a fake evidence, whether it's original document, whether it's duplicate document, whether it's from external party, from where this, what is the source of the evidence, what is the proof of the evidence. So all that you have to check the authenticity of this audit evidence. So you have to critically assess, that is critical assessment, critical assessment of audit evidence. So guys, come on, let's say this answer. What is PS? It refers to the attitude. It refers to the attitude. It refers to what? It refers to the attitude. That includes three things. Come on guys. A. Questioning mind. B. Being alert to the conditions that may indicate possible material misstatements. Third point, critical assessment of audit evidence. First point. What is the first point? First, basically what is PS? It refers to the attitude. It refers to the attitude. That includes what? Three things. Questioning mind, being alert to the conditions that may indicate the possible material misstatement, and critical assessment of audit evidence. Questioning mind, being alert to conditions that indicate possible material misstatement, and critical assessment of audit evidence. So this is done. What is PS? You have understood now. Okay guys. So why maintain this professional skepticism? Why as an auditor it becomes necessary to maintain professional skepticism? Basically guys, if you maintain PS, it reduces the risk of three things. Okay, if you maintain your professional skepticism, this attitude, okay, which includes questioning mind, being alert, and critical assessment of audit evidence, if you maintain this, what happens? It reduces the risk of, what does it do? It reduces the risk of overlooking. It reduces the risk of overlooking unusual circumstances. It reduces the risk of overlooking unusual circumstances. So basically, in general course of life, as an auditor also, when you go to the audit, there might be some unusual circumstance, but you will tend to overlook it sometimes. So to avoid that, you need to understand this concept of professional skepticism. You have, by maintaining professional skepticism, you will reduce the risk of doing such mistakes by overlooking some unusual circumstances. So now, because you know the professional skepticism concept, when you maintain the professional skepticism concept, it will reduce the risk of you overlooking such unusual circumstance. So in fact, tend you more to look into it deeply to arrive at why is the unusual circumstance being taken place, what are the reasons. You will ask queries, you have a questioning mind on that after that, right? Second is overgeneralizing while drawing conclusions. Okay, it reduces the risk of overgeneralizing while drawing conclusions. So you should not suppose one thing was right and the other things were wrong. Okay, you shouldn't. Basically, audit is what? It is based on sample. You do test checking. So when you're doing test checking, suppose you might take 100 things in a process to check 100 list of people in the process, data's list you're seeing. Okay, you're seeing the client's data list. You're going to check the 100 people. In that, if the first 10 people are what having some dues left or something like that, okay, you will not assume the 90 also, the rest 90 also going to be like that. So you should not overgeneralize while drawing conclusion. So by maintaining PS, you will not overgeneralize. You will reduce the risk of overgeneralizing. Okay, so it will reduce the risk of overgeneralizing while drawing conclusions. It reduces the risk of using inapt, not apt. It is inapt. That is wrong. Inapt assumptions. While what? Nature, timing, extent. NTE they call it. Nature, timing, extent. It is also called as nature, timing, extent of audit procedures and analysis. Okay, NT is called as this thing. This thing is called as NTE. Okay, short form is what? NTE. So guys, by maintaining PS, you can reduce the risk of using inapt assumptions. By using inapt assumptions while what? NTE, nature, timing and extent of what? Of audit procedures and analysis. Audit procedures are what? The set of procedures you use to conduct the audit. Audit analysis is what? The set of analytical procedures you use to conduct the audit. What audit procedures, what are analytical procedures, we will learn in detail. But to understand, one example I can give you is, so basically you will be checking ratio analysis, suppose. So you will be seeing the past year financial data and this year financial data and getting calculation of ratios and comparing the 2 years data, okay, in ratios, to get some results or to get some help in your opinion. Okay, so while you do this, you should not use inapt assumptions. Okay, you should use apt assumptions. Okay, it reduces the risk of what? Overlooking unusual circumstances. Overgeneralizing while drawing conclusion. It reduces the risk of overlooking unusual circumstances. It reduces the risk of overgeneralizing while drawing conclusion. It also reduces the risk of using inapt assumptions while NTE, nature, timing, extent of audit procedures and analysis. So professional skepticism, if you have to revise in 1 minute now, what is PS? Basically it refers to the attitude that includes 3 things: questioning mind, being alert to the conditions that might indicate possible material misstatement, and finally critical assessment of audit evidence. So this is what PS means. Why should we maintain this PS? To reduce the risk of overlooking unusual circumstances, to reduce the risk of overgeneralizing while drawing conclusions, to reduce the risk of using inapt assumptions while nature, timing and extent NTE of audit procedures and analysis. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe and do press the bell icon for further notifications for further videos. Do drop your comments and let me know your feedback in the comment section below. And if you have any video requests, please put that down in the description below. If you have any doubts relating to the topic, please feel free to ask me. Thank you so much guys. Bye bye.